In the meantime, we also got an update. There's a Florida man that we heard from police that was arrested for making threats against President Trump. Let's listen into that press conference that just got underway a few minutes ago.
Okay, I'm Chief Tony Araujo. You got the spelling, but I'll say it again, A-R-A-U-J-O. Chief of Police with the City of West Palm Beach. With me over my right shoulder, Deputy Chief of Department Shearer, Assistant Chief Musco, who oversees the CID, our Criminal Investigations Division. Assistant Chief Spatera runs operations. Some of the detectives involved, Detective Lieutenant DeVito, who oversees our Detective Bureau. Detective McDonald.
Detective Varielli. Detective Attieri.
There you go. I have them written down, but obviously I didn't bring my piece of paper up here with me. So I just want to start off by telling you I'm going to answer a few questions, what I might be able to answer after the information I'm about to give you. I'm done giving it to you. The victim in this case is the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. You'll see that in the probable cause affidavit once it becomes public record. I want to give you a series of the chain of the events of how this happened and how we arrived at probable cause. It'll be a quick snapshot. So I want to announce the arrest of the suspect in this case. His name is Shannon Atkins. He's a male, 46 years of age, who resides in the city of West Palm Beach. The timeline: on January 19th, late, a tip was given to the FBI National Threat Operations Center. It was given to them by a gentleman that resides in Okeechobee, Florida. He reported that threats were posted on Facebook. They were violent, rhetoric, political views, in his opinion, aimed at the president. Very early on January 20th, our West Palm Beach detective that's assigned to the FBI task force began working the case, and he too found the disturbing post. Some of the posts were Lincoln, JFK, Reagan, Martin Luther King, and Trump. Atkins posted, unfortunately, one is still alive. He wrote something to that effect. He also wrote another saying, "Bullets, please. Jesus, save America." Another one he wrote, "I've been banned from X because I said I hope and pray someone kills him. We haven't had an assassination in years." That gives you a flavor of some of the posts that this gentleman posted. After probable cause was established, we began our surveillance using our CID, our Criminal Investigations Division. Some of these officers you see up here are detectives, and our TAC unit. Mr. Atkins has 2 residences in the city of West Palm Beach. Just before 7:30 p.m. on Friday night, Atkins was stopped near one of his homes. He was driving a white 2013 BMW. When we placed him in custody, subsequently we found 3 baggies containing suspect cocaine in his pocket. They did test positive. He was arrested without incident. While being interviewed later, he admitted writing the Facebook post that said he was joking. Folks, this is not a joke. Nothing of that sort is a joke. We notified the Secret Service. They're looking at this case, and they'll make a determination if federal charges are going to be in play. In today's climate, you really can't say things like this. We have incident after incident, example after example of when these threats become real. And we take these very seriously. I want to tell the general public that they are our partners, our eyes and ears. We encourage you to report anything suspicious to the FBI, Crime Stoppers, or the free Safe Watch app that we have. That information goes directly to our STIC, our intelligence center. You can remain anonymous. As I said before at news conferences, let us decide whether the information is actionable. We'll determine if there's reasonableness to further an investigation. And in this instance, there was. Our detectives developed probable cause, and we made an arrest. So with that, again, If you see something, say something. The charges, you have received copies of what the charges are. He was charged on their state statute. They are felonies, or one of them, or both of them are felonies. And the state attorney's office was very helpful in working in this case with us, and so was the FBI and the Secret Service. And that's another point I want to make. Working in partnership with federal law enforcement, local law enforcement, it takes all of us to keep our community safe. And in this instance, the system worked. Working with our federal partners, the information given was seamless. We do have an agent, a police officer, a detective that works on the task force, as do many jurisdictions across the land, to include this region, this area, and it worked as it should. So did we avert something? You never know what you avert. You never know what you displace. I do know that we developed probable cause. We arrested Mr. Atkins, and he's going to have to answer the charges. So with that, I also want to compliment our CID division. These detectives worked tirelessly on this case, as they do every case. They did things professionally, timely, and they effected an arrest when they developed probable cause. So thank you, gentlemen, for the job well done, and also the detectives that are not here that sustained the case also out there by conducting the surveillance. So with that, I'll take a couple questions. No questions? Thank you very much for being here.
All right. That, of course, that is that press conference that we got there in West Palm Beach, Florida. You're taking a look at the mugshot of Shannon Atkins, who police are now saying is being charged with drug possession, as well as one count of written or electronic threats to kill, do bodily injury, or conduct a mass shooting or act of terrorism, which is a second-degree felony.